Dean Martin, an American singer, actor, and comedian, left a lasting impression. Martin charmed audiences in theater and cinema with his smooth voice, charisma, and effortless charm. His legacy continues, and many questions how his brilliant career affected his finances. In 2023, WC Net Worth examines Dean Martin net worth and salary. What is Dean Martin's net worth and salary in 2023? As of 2023, Dean Martin's net worth is estimated to be $30 million. This figure encompasses his earnings from various sources, including music sales, film and television appearances, other business ventures. The economic climate of the entertainment industry was different in the 1950s and 1960s when his career was at its height. Dean Martin's overview. Early life. Dean Martin was born Dino Paul Crosetti on June 7, 1917, in Steubenville, Ohio. Growing up as the son of Italian immigrants, Martin spoke only Italian until he went to school. His early life was humble, but he would eventually achieve the American dream many times over. Martin began his show business career at 17, singing in Ohio nightclubs near his hometown. His crooning style was influenced by Harry Mills of the Mills Brothers and Perry Como. During a stint with the Ernie Mackay Band, he was noticed by Cleveland bandleader Sammy Watkins, who hired him as the band's featured vocalist. Watkins suggested that he change his name to Dean Martin, and under this new stage name, Martin's career took off. Despite his early success, Martin doubted his singing because he needed help to read music or take singing classes. His unquestionable brilliance and charisma, however, it would catapult him to superstardom and impact the development of a young Elvis Presley. Martin and Lewis. In 1945, a talented nightclub singer, Dean Martin met the young and energetic comedian Jerry Lewis at the Glass Hat Club in New York City. This chance encounter began a legendary partnership known as Martin and Lewis. On July 25, 1946, Lewis recommended to the 500 Club owner that Martin would be a great alternative for an absent singer. Martin and Lewis quickly gained popularity with their unique blend of music and comedy. Martin's silky singing voice and elegant demeanor matched Lewis' funny pranks and slapstick. Their stage chemistry made them one of America's most popular groups in the early 1950s. They performed in nightclubs, radio shows and starred in 16 successful films. Career. Martin's career took off in the 1940s when he partnered with Jerry Lewis. Martin's smooth crooning and Lewis' goofy antics endeared them to listeners nationwide. But Martin's real gifts lay outside of comedy. His solo career as a vocalist was quite fruitful, yielding such singles as That's Amore, Everybody Loves Somebody, Ain't That a Kick in the Head. Martin's breakthrough as a musician was matched by his success as an actor in a series of acclaimed films. Martin's ability to charm an audience and charisma were on full display in his parts in Rio Bravo and Ocean's 11 and his depiction of Matt Helm in a series of spy comedies. Personal life and death. 3 marriages marked Dean Martin's personal life. His first wife was Elizabeth Ann Betty McDonald, with whom he tied the knot in 1941. However, their union ended in divorce. Martin then married Dorothy Jean Beeger in 1949. Although their marriage also ended in divorce, they had 4 children together. In 1973, Martin entered his third and final marriage with Katherine Hahn. They stayed together through thick and thin, including the heartbreaking loss of their son Dean Paul Martin in 1987. Dean Martin's health began to decline in his later years. On December 25, 1995, at age 78, he passed away at his home in Beverly Hills. The cause of death was acute respiratory failure. The world mourned the legendary entertainer, who had shaped music and film. Why is Dean Martin famous? Dean Martin's singing, acting, and comedy made him famous. He was loved in the entertainment world for his unique voice, engaging personality, and ability to switch mediums. Martin's fame spawned a multi-generational fanbase. His films and melodies remain classics. FAQs about Dean Martin. What were some of Dean Martin's biggest hits? Dean Martin had several chart-topping hits throughout his career. Some of his most popular songs include That's Amore, Everybody Loves Somebody, Volare, Ain't That a Kick in the Head, Sway. Did Dean Martin win any awards for his work? Dean Martin was indeed honored for his many accomplishments in show business. He won a Golden Globe Award for his performance in the film Some Came Running, 1959. He received 2 stars on the Hollywood Walk of Fame, one for music and one for movies. Did Dean Martin have a television show? Yes. Dean Martin's television show, The Dean Martin Show, aired from 1965 to 1974. Was Dean Martin known for his comedic skills? Absolutely. Dean Martin's comedic timing and lively attitude made him a popular actor. His movies, Jerry Lewis collaborations, and TV show displayed his comedy. Did Dean Martin have a successful career in movies? Yes. Dean Martin had a successful career in film, starring in various genres. Some of his notable movies include Rio Bravo, 1959, Ocean's 11, 1960, The Silencers, 1966, Airport, 1970. His performances showcased his versatility as an actor and further solidified his status as an entertainment icon. Did Dean Martin have a signature drink? Yes, Dean Martin was famously associated with the martini. He called wine his musical lubrication, and had a glass in hand. Did Dean Martin continue performing until his later years? Dean Martin's professional commitments tapered off in his latter years. But he still gave the occasional concert and made public appearances. His last live show was held in 1990 at the MGM Grand Hotel in Las Vegas, showcasing his enduring appeal and stage presence. What is Dean Martin's influence on popular culture? Dean Martin's influence on popular culture is significant. His smooth voice, relaxed style, and effortless charm have inspired countless artists and entertainers. His music and films continue to be celebrated and referenced in various forms of media, and his legacy as a true entertainment legend lives on. In 2023, thanks to his successful career, Dean Martin is expected to have a net worth of $30 million. Martin was one of the most well-known entertainers of all time, and his works in film, music, and humor are still enjoyed today. His reputation will live forever in the annals of entertainment history thanks to his silky voice. Finally, thank you for watching this video and don't forget to subscribe us to learn more interesting information about celebrities.